I don't like to make ourselves the subject of the story, right? I would rather report on the real news. I'd rather report on the state of our country and hold the powerful to account. But sometimes you have to defend yourself. And what the government is doing to independent journalists in this country, what they are doing to Juno News is unbelievable in a free society, and it just cannot stand. We couldn't keep our mouths shut and stay quiet about this. It's important that Canadians know what independent journalists go through in our trade and in our practice, that holding government officials and powerful people accountable does come with consequences, especially when you have a politicized government that treats the media like they are the enemy. So I'm going to read a little bit from this notice of investigation that you received back in August. It says, Dear Keean Bexte, you're receiving this letter because the Commissioner of Canada's Elections, the Commissioner, has started an investigation. It examines allegations that you may have violated the Canada Elections Act, and charges may be laid against you under the Act as a result of this investigation. Based on our initial review, it appears that on or about March 26, 2025, and again on or about March 28, 2025, you published articles in Juno News alleging that then Liberal Party of Canada candidate Thomas Keeper had conducted himself in a manner that amounted to an offence pursuant to the Criminal Code, an Act of Parliament. Specifically, you alleged that he had committed sexual assault and common assault. The allegations have been denied as being false. Under the Act, it is illegal to make a false statement that a candidate has committed an offence under the Act of Parliament. Subsection 91 of the Act, and we'll talk a little bit more about the Criminal Code Section 91 because the Trudeau government has politicized that to put a chill on free speech on social media and on independent media during elections that was brought in 2019. Now, just to go back to this letter, it says, what is an investigation? The Commissioner is responsible for investigating cases of potential wrongdoing under the Act. The investigation help the Commissioner gather facts and information to better understand what may have taken place. You can learn more about the investigation by looking at your compliance and enforcement policy at this email address, at this website, sorry. What happens next? It says you are not required to cooperate with the investigation. You will not be arrested or detained, but what you say, the information you provide, could be used as evidence. You may contact a lawyer or your choice of your choice at any time. So this is a very serious notice for a journalist to receive. It is very concerning. And like you said, we here at Juno News, this wasn't just a hot take on social media. This wasn't just a drive-by smear. This was a very deliberate, very well-researched, very thoughtful act of journalism. You consulted with many sources, people coming to you very concerned with the character of this candidate for the Liberal Party, basically telling you that this person has serious concerns around them. As a journalist, it's your duty to inform the public about what those concerns might be.